This is the Tuesday Tonic. Welcome. In the last couple of weeks, I've been introducing concepts that are new to some of us and may sometimes not be codified so clearly. So let me just try and just outline a number of those concepts and some of the meanings of these concepts that we've been speaking to. Amongst the many concepts that I've introduced, concepts of how societies fail through human history. Columbia University scholar Jared Diamond, and in his book Collapse, speaks significantly to how basically societies fail through history because of values. I've been speaking to the concept of human stupidity, which was made quite popular by the UC Berkeley Italian-American economic historian Carlo Cipolla, who wrote the Basic Laws of Human Stupidity, showing that actually stupid people dominate history, and that we'll be amazed how much they can sway groups. I've been speaking to state failure, and I've been speaking to institutions, concepts and ideas of institutions, and how a great deal of success of human history has come from essentially institutions, and more lately James Robinson, who along with Darren Acemoglu and Johnson won last year's Nobel Prize in Economics, and the work that came out of Why Nations Fail. And I've also spoken to the old Greek typologies, of human beings, where they essentially identify people who think only of themselves as idiots, and advance from that level takes you to people who think only of people who have relationships with them in blood or whatever other such parochial base, who are tribesmen and who basically see everybody outside of your tribe as an enemy, somebody to be assaulted and destroyed for the safety of the tribe. And this is captured, I think, even pretty well in the work at Harvard, in the Center for Moral Cognition, and put well by Joshua Green in the book Moral Tribes. And then, of course, citizens, being those who have this sense of the dignity of a human person that is universal, and that's supposed to be the basis of modern democratic organization. Now, all these concepts have brought us to a certain sense of why state failure sometimes takes place, and we've given examples of massive examples of a failure. A place like Germany, with a lot of educated people who watch a bunch of fascists take them to ruin. And obviously the only thing that explains that is the Cipolla idea of human stupidity. And it's treated very well here by the German Lutheran scholar, stroke minister, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, who introduces the concept of essential moral dispositions into it all, separating evil from stupidity, and talking about how evil you can approach. It knows itself if you know it. And often it's evil people who actually then mobilize stupid people to create these kinds of human hysteria against other people, and then society eventually pays a dear price, including those people who were cheering. And of course, I've spoken to the idea by Martin Niemöller. Reverend Niemöller also comes out of that period where people okay, you see wrong, you don't speak, because it's other people who say, it's those Jews. Well, thank God I'm not a Jew. Then, I'm not a communist. But eventually it comes to you. As he says, and finally they came to me, there was no one left to speak up. And so, if these concepts are understood better, then our quiet walk to building a community of people who are not stupid, who are not idiots, who are not tribesmen, which is really what we need to rescue Nigeria and claim its mission for rescuing the Negro race. Will make sense. Okay, so just putting some of the concepts on the table, and we'll continue our discussions next week. This is the Tuesday Tonic. Have a good one.